Watch. The Weeknd calls out Recording Academy after Grammys snub. This may be the weekend that The Weeknd takes it all. The singer, real name Abel Tesfaye, is the most nominated artist at this year's Billboard Music Awards, where he is up for a whopping 17 trophies, including Top Hot 100. Artist, top collaboration for his single Save Your Tears with Ariana Grande and Top R. Known for his flawless falsetto, despondent lyrics, and slow-grooving backbeats, the 32-year-old from Toronto, Canada, has wowed listeners for over a decade now. With a seemingly never-ending string of hits such as Wicked Games, Blinding Lights, Call Out My Name, I Can't Feel My Face and, most recently, Out of Time. He's performed his own halftime show at the Super Bowl. He's written songs for artists including Kanye West and Lana Del Rey. He has romanced Bella Hadid and Selena Gomez. Now, ahead of the Billboard Music Awards, it's officially time for Starboy to shine once again. With 19 Billboard Music Awards already under his belt, we'll have to wait and see just how many more he'll add to his already impressive collection when the awards ceremony airs live on NBC from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas on May 15 at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, catch up on everything there is to know about the Save Your Tears singer below. 1. Born Abel Makonnen Tesfaye, he initially wanted to use The Weeknd as a stage name. But an already existent Ontario rock band forced him to make a slight 2. Emigrating from Ethiopia in the late 1980s, his parents Makonnen Tesfaye and Samra Tesfaye landed in Toronto. Never married, they split up and he and his mom shared a tiny apartment with his grandmother in the city suburb of Scarborough. 3. As a kid, he learned Amharic before English, still speaking it to this day. 4. He also remains a huge fan of Ethiopian food. It's the best, man, he told Rolling Stone in 2015. But it's very fattening. I think I am still burning off that fat, to be honest. For an Ethiopian mother, if you have a chubby kid, it means you're doing something good. 5. With his dad not around, I saw him vaguely when I was 6, and then again when I was 11 or 12, and he had a new family and kids, he told Rolling Stone. His mom was working 3-4 jobs, he recalled to The Guardian in 2016. Single mother jobs. The way you see in the movies. 6. He, on the other hand, felt quite lonely, desperate for a sibling. But I didn't want a sister, he told the outlet, I wanted a brother. 7. He told Rolling Stone he first approached On Again, Off Again Love Bella Hadid to collaborate. I actually asked her to be on the artwork for Beauty Behind the Madness, he said. My motive was literally to work with her. When she declined, I was like, alright, cool, we can meet up face to face. It just kind of fell into my lap. 8. A high school dropout at 17, he can recall the moment he moved out as a teen, he and best friend Lamar Taylor pulling up to the house, grabbing his mattress and throwing it into a van. His mother shot him the worst look anyone could have, he recalled to the New York Times in a 2015 interview. She looked at me like she had failed. 9. To survive in their new one-bedroom apartment, they and their third friend, Hailey Aline, would shoplift food from a nearby grocery store and pay their $850 a month rent using welfare checks and whatever money he made from selling marijuana. At night, they'd indulge in MDMA, Xanax, cocaine, mushrooms or ketamine. It was much like the film Kids Without the AIDS, he put it to the Times, no rules. 10. Once evicted, he bed-hopped amongst a rotating group of women, telling the Times, there was, like, 3 girls that thought legit that I was there. 11. In his Guardian interview he recalled a run-in with police that ended with a few nights in jail. Neglecting to give details, he said simply that it was bad enough for me to smarten up, to focus. Not everyone gets another opportunity, he continued, but around that age, you usually get one second chance. After a slap on the wrist. And you either take the experience and think, this is it, final straw, or you don't. And the next move after that? It's your entire life. You become who you become because of the next move you make. 12. He got a job at American Apparel to get by, but writing songs is what fueled him. though he had initially intended to just sell his work to other artists. Taylor uploaded him singing his first 3 tracks, inspired by their drug-fueled debauchery, to YouTube in 2010. 13. Without an image or even his real name to accompany his work, he remained truly anonymous, telling The Times that his fellow shirt folders at the retailer listened to his music without knowing it was him. 14. Drake's manager, Oliver L. Khatib, helped him gain traction, posting the songs to his OVO blog. By 2011, the musician himself was featuring The Weeknd on Take Care. If it wasn't for the light he shined on me, who knows where I'd be, he told Rolling Stone. 15. His musical influences are exactly as varied as you might imagine. While he told Vanity Fair in a 2015 interview that Michael Jackson's Don't Stop Till You Get Enough is actually the song that helped me find my voice, he also spent much of his childhood listening to his mom's Ethiopian music. A lot of sad songs about heartbreak, he noted. Even though I couldn't really make out what they were saying, I could feel it. 16. He had a strategy for his rollout, beginning with his first 2010 releases to his US tour debut at 2012's Coachella to his 2013 studio album, Kiss Land, telling Vanity Fair, I controlled how famous I was getting. I slowly would reveal more of myself every year. That helped me cope with fame as opposed to it all just falling on me. 17. Phase 1 saw him avoiding interviews and releasing deliberately obscured photos as he put out his trilogy of 2011 mixtapes. Part of his reasoning, he explained to Vanity Fair, was that I always hated how I looked on camera. But it proved to be a smart move. I never put a face to my music, which actually made music that much more mysterious. It kind of worked in my favor, and I ran with it as long as I could. 18. In his first interview, for a 2013 issue of Complex, he demurred that had avoided such chats because, I felt like I had nothing to say. I still feel I have nothing to say. I am the most boring person to talk to. 19. Even now, he told Time in 2018, I think I would puke if forced to do a live TV chat. 20. He does crossword puzzles to increase his vocabulary, but still, he told Rolling Stone, me not finishing school, in my head, I still have this insecurity when I am talking to someone educated. 21. He was horrified after watching footage from his 2012 US debut at Coachella. I was scared as T-less, he admitted to Rolling Stone. Also a bit smashed on Hennessy. I got off stage and thought I did pretty good, then I watched the tape, and it was a nightmare. I saw all the comments, and I wanted to kill myself. I remember telling my agent, you need to book me as many shows as possible. That guy on stage is not a star. That's not a legend. 22. Despite the success of his mixtapes, repackaged into the 2012 compilation album, Trilogy, his first studio album, 2013's Kiss Land sold just 268,000 copies and produced no real radio hits. It humbled me a bit, he said to Rolling Stone. I can be honest about it. Nobody wants to put out music where the reception's not great. 23. After teaming with mega-producer Max Martin, the man behind some of Britney Spears, Kelly Clarkson and Katy Perry's biggest hits, for his Ariana Grande duet Love Me Harder, he rewrote his verse. It was a great song, he allowed to Rolling Stone, but it was a little generic. I couldn't hear myself on it. So I changed it and made it dark. Fortunately, Martin liked his edits and the two joined forces for 2015's Beauty Behind the Madness. His official pop breakthrough, It, featured collaborations with Lana Del Rey and Ed Sheeran and went triple platinum. 24. With Can't Feel My Face and The Hills he joined Elvis Presley, Taylor Swift and the Beatles as the 12th artist to score back-to-back number 1. 25. He won his first Grammy for Beauty Behind the Madness right around the time he scored an Oscar nod for Earned It off the 50 Shades of Grey soundtrack. I think the stars definitely did align for me, he told Time. Even though we put a lot of hard work into it, I just feel like it was right place, right time. 26. Inspired in part by artist Jean-Michel Basquiat, he kept his signature hairstyle for years despite the neck pain and instant recognizability it caused. If I cut it, I'd look like everyone else, he reasoned to Rolling Stone. When he did finally lop it off in 2016, realizing he'd be able to claim some anonymity by hiding underhats, I think I felt a single tear come down my cheek, he told The Guardian. 27. Before he made the big chop, Swift reportedly spent about 15 minutes petting The Weeknd's locks at a post-Grammys party. 28. Prior to releasing his debut EP My Dear Melancholy in 2018, I had a whole album written, done, he told Time. Which wasn't melancholy at all because it was a different time in my life. Penned while he was still dating Selena Gomez, it was very upbeat, it was beautiful. And it will never see the light of day, he said, because I don't want to perform something that I don't feel. 29. Doberman pinchers Caesar and Julius enjoy matching white doghouses at his Calabasas, Caliph. Spread. 30. Though he long aspired to stardom, never in a million years did he imagine this, he admitted to Rolling Stone. I thought I'd be a punk star, grow my hair out, acne on my face, super F, king skinny. I was looking at artists like Iggy Pop and the Ramones, or Afropunk. But you evolve and realize your potential. And the nits like, FK yeah. Let's go.